So you're moving to Stafford, Virginia, and you're thinking of looking at homes in Hampton Oaks subdivision, and you want to know what it's really like? Well, this is the video for you, because we're going to discuss the pros and the cons of living in Hampton Oaks in Stafford, Virginia. I'm Ginger Walker, the team lead of Give Back team of Coldwell Banker Elite, and welcome to this episode of Give, Work, Play, where we talk about everything living in the Northern Virginia, Stafford and Quantico area. One of the biggest reasons why people love living in Hampton Oaks are all of the amenities. It has an outdoor pool, it has a summer swim team, it has a lot of tot lots, a volleyball court with sand, a tennis court. I mean, you name it, it has it. It's also walking distance to the Woodlands Pool, where Stafford County Parks and Rec hold multiple events during the summer, and it's also walking distance to the library, where there's different types of functions like Mom and Me clubs or reading clubs, or if your child needs some after-school tutoring, there's space for that there too. And close to and somewhat walkable, or maybe a bike ride or a car ride away, is the Jeff Rouse Center, which has the indoor pools and a lot of different soccer fields and flag football fields, and you name it, they have it for all other activities. And also the location is super close to all kinds of shopping and restaurants. So Hampton Oaks, just the location itself, is in a great spot. Another reason why people choose Hampton Oaks is it's very conveniently located right off of 95, close to multiple different commuter lots. And actually, if you're interested in more information on how you can commute, see one of the other videos on this channel, because I talked a lot about commuting options both north to DC and south to Richmond. You're also about 30 miles away from the Beltway, or about a 10-mile commute to the main gate of Quantico. And there's ways that you can maneuver not getting on 95 or Route 1 that might make your commute just a little bit quicker. And if you'll only be in the area for about 3 to 4 years, and you're thinking about keeping your home as a rental property after you leave, this community is actually a great option for a rental investment. So these are some of the top reasons why people love living in Hampton Oaks. But, you know, if you're really considering moving there, you probably want to know about some of the cons too. So let's talk about that right now. So one of the cons that we hear when we're showing homes in the Hampton Oaks community is that it's more of an established community. So what do I mean by that? Well, you might find the not so modern kitchen with all of the new amenities and the white cabinets and the tile. And in the primary bathroom, you may still see that big soaking tub as opposed to that giant shower with all the jets. So if you're looking for something that's a little bit more established, or even something that you might take on a smaller project, this may be actually the community for you. One of the other cons that we sometimes hear is where the home is actually located within the community. Some are on a slightly more well-traveled road than others. The great thing though is depending on where it sits, there's a lot of cul-de-sacs in this community as well. So what you might want to do is check to see where the house is actually located in the community itself before you go and see that home. Hampton Oaks also is in an HOA. And well, as you probably know, an HOA has some fees attached to it. So if you're looking for something that's not in an HOA, this is probably not the best option for you. It does provide certain services. Like I mentioned before, all those amenities are included. And there's some other things that they do take care of as well within the community, like trash pickup, for example. But if that's something that's not for you, then you probably want to look at other options within Stafford. One of the other cons of Hampton Oaks is the lot size. So if you're looking for something that has a lot of privacy and a little bit more space, this is also probably not the community for you. Although new homes in Stafford County are on less than a half-acre lot, maybe even an eighth of an acre, Hampton Oaks homes tend to sit more on a quarter-acre to a half-acre lot. Now, because it is a little bit more established, they do have some more mature trees on some of the lots. But if you're looking for that, I don't see a neighbor here, I don't see a neighbor there, this probably also isn't the community for you. So yes, it's in an HOA, and yes, there are some cons to it, but one of the great things about Hampton Oaks having the HOA is that they do hold a lot of very specific community events just for Hampton Oaks. I hope this video gave you some insight as to the pros and cons of moving into Hampton Oaks in Stafford, Virginia. If you like this video, make sure that you smash that subscribe button and like this video, because there's many other videos in the area of Stafford and Fredericksburg that might be helpful for you. I'm Ginger Walker, the team lead of Give Back team of Coldwell Banker Elite. Thanks so much for watching.